Josh Lambo in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is taken about 7. Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Go, go, go. 11.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Got the connection here to Bourne. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
13.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
12.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 42 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Niners 7, Jaguars 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23.
13.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
61, matchbox lights. No. He's crashing.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First and goal, and a chance to get. They'll set up a throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nick Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, but now it's third and goal. Here's Fournette. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
One thing I can say pretty safely.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Here's Breida. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
X3, 218, jump.
On second down, a run with Breida. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Foles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Here's Foles. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. Inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Foles. And this is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 10. Completes it to Lee. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. 1, Omaha. Hey, wahoo!
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. D. Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Another try after the first down sack. Foles on the crossing route, complete. It's Lee. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
12.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
12, fellas. Here we go.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here we go.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
11.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 43 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Get ready.
Foles will look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Garoppolo gives to Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of
a big seam, and he might go all the way. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 60 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Tljsr2live on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He's got him, got him.
5-yard gain.
Again, it's Fournette. And some room to run now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Shift.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. He'll have another 1st down and more. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette. He scored on the ground and through the air, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and the lead is down to a field goal. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Completes it to Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion on 1st down. Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180! 11. 54. Recon, 132 fighter.
Breida. He'll try the right side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Garoppolo looks to throw, and that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
21. Hey, team six, man.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A good pickup there at 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep it.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go with 5-3.
On second down, here's Fournette. That one good for 21 yards. And that'll make it third down.
Watch left. Tight end to the right.
21 yards on the play.
Back.
Third down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Back to throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They go back to the ground now with Fournette.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Hey, sound one. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Lambeau on for the field goal. A 38-yard.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
On first down, here's Breida. 20! And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now Gold for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.